Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Marketing Water Cooler. My name is Jeremy Francesi. Steph, what are we getting into today?
Let's talk about maybe you're a company who's been around for a while and you're just starting to get into like marketing and building your business in the marketing world. What options do you have in terms of that?
Totally. So a lot of companies that have been in business for a while have been running off of word of mouth, right? They've been delivering value, customers value it, and they've developed a great reputation for being reliable, dependable, and trustworthy in giving advice and delivering on that advice. But most companies, especially nowadays, realize that at some point, you have to take control over your growth because word of mouth is not a growth strategy. It's hope. You're hoping that word of mouth helps you grow, but at some point, people may not be talking about it as much, right? Or a competitor comes in. So for those companies that have been in business for a little while, right? We have clients that have been in business for 20 years and they just have never built infrastructure. But for those companies that have been delivering value for the marketplace and are going from nothing to something, this episode is for you as a founder, a partner, a functional owner of a company, and you're in a position where you don't have somebody in the boat with you that's thinking about marketing full time. And so there's really three options here. We're going to break down each of those options so you kind of have an idea of like going left, straight, or right. But we're going to break down the pros and cons of each and be as honest as we can. So option A is hiring a strategic consulting firm. That's a firm that can give you great market research value, competitive analysis, and give you directions and perspective on which way to go about it based on your business, based on your plan. But they're ultimately not going to help you execute on that plan. They're just going to give you the advice you need to head down the right path. And then you're responsible for taking action and implementing the plan. Okay. Mm-hmm. Pros and cons of each side of that. Option two is hiring an employee, right? Maybe you want to invest that money into bringing on a marketing manager or a first employee, and their job is to build out the marketing plan. Understand the customer, figure out social, figure out the go-to-market, figure out the identity, maybe the branding, the colors, et cetera. But maybe that's the first step you're thinking about. Do I hire somebody so that I'm not the one thinking about this and they're thinking about it full time? Mm-hmm. And then the third option is hiring a full service agency, somebody that can give you the advice and also make the things that they're recommending can work. That may be videos, pictures, images. It may be SEO. It may be paid media, maybe case studies and technical writing. But ultimately, you're probably in a position where you're weighing one of those three options: hiring a consulting firm, hiring an employee, or hiring a company to do all of it for you. When you look at the strategic consulting firm, look, there's some out there that are incredible. And they're going to give you great information, great data, great insights. The challenge with that type of an organization is a couple things. If you don't know what you want, you don't have an idea of what you're trying to accomplish, then it's limiting in what they're able to provide for you, right? Because you may be going to market and telling them, we want more leads, but let's pretend that like we want to drive more business, I need more revenue, but you have no sales team, no process for incoming leads, no process for nurturing leads, no defined sales process. They're going to give you the most beautiful plan to potentially drive leads, but you're not even ready to accept the incoming demand. We literally have clients that are having this. If they had 20 new meetings a month, they could not handle it. They would break because they don't have a process to handle incoming opportunities, discover their pain points, educate